Welcome to Here and There. I'm your host, Whitney Long. On this month's episode, we'll be speaking with representatives with the Salvation Army about the aid they offer to those in need this time of year. Plus, we'll be bringing you information on upcoming events in Conway and Faulkner County. Stay tuned. Here and There starts now.
You've arrived at your destination.
Welcome back to Here and There. Today, I'm here with Major Bill Mockabee and Lieutenant Jonathan Flowers from the Salvation Army, and they're going to give us some insight to the history of the Salvation Army and what they are doing to raise money for our local needs. Thank you so much for being with us today, gentlemen.
Yes, ma'am.
We
I appreciate
it.
the opportunity.
Thank you, Whitney.
Yes, thank you. So, Major Bill, will you tell us a little bit about the history of the Salvation Army and what you guys have done in the past years to help our community?
Yeah, so the history of the Salvation Army, it's a long history of helping people that are the most vulnerable in need. Began in 1865 with a pastor that just saw the need and saw the complete poverty that people were living in, and he decided he was going to do something about it. And so he began to meet needs wherever he could, and that's led to a tradition that still happens today, our iconic red kettle season. And you see people out with the kettle stands ringing bells, and that is a outpouring of that, just of a Salvation Army officer who wanted to provide food for those who were really just hungry and couldn't support themselves, a soup kitchen. He put a black kettle out that he would make soup in, and people would donate to that. And that's how he began feeding the people in his community. And that turned into what we know today as our iconic red kettle season.
Wow, that's incredible and so needed. I mean, I think in today's society, it's so easy to think that people's needs are just automatically met. And especially during this time of the year, people need food, they want presents to help people. They need clothing, shelter. There's so many needs that are simply overlooked. So it's amazing that it started with just one man. Yeah. And we can all make an impact, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So how has COVID impacted what you're doing with the Salvation Army and needs being met?
So that's a great question. One of the things that we found ourselves being impacted by is by a rise in requests for utility assistance and rental assistance. Thus far, in Faulkner County alone, we've had an increase of 40%. And so that is people coming to us saying that because I've been let go of this job, or because I've had to quarantine, because one parent has had to stay home, well, now we've lost that source of income. And so that's looked like the Salvation Army stepping in and saying, okay, how can we help you in terms of utility assistance? How can we help you with rental assistance? How can we help you, of course, with food sustainability? And so these are the things that we're stepping ourselves up to, and providing opportunities and providing just, food sustainability, but also keeping people in their homes and keeping their lights on in their homes, especially with children working remote, people working remote. We want to provide that opportunity for them to at least have this sense of continuity in their daily work and, in their daily adventures.
Yeah, that's great. And if somebody needs assistance, how do they reach out to receive assistance?
So there's several ways. Here in Conway, what they can do is they can call our number locally, 501-329-1712. And what they'll do is they'll speak with our case manager, that is Debbie Hendricks, and she will, of course, vet them through the process. And so if someone's coming in and needing food assistance, they can call up, they can actually show up simply and call. And what we'll do is we'll prepare a food box for them. And then we bring that food box out to them safely. We have a table that sits outside designated for our food drop off. And so we'll get all their information over the phone, and then we'll drop that food box, and that food box will be ready for them to come and get it. And then if somebody comes in for utility assistance, what will happen is we'll do a phone interview with them for utility assistance. We'll get the information. So we'll get their last month's bill. We'll get their late notice. We'll get income for their household. And then that works very similar with someone who's needing rental assistance. So if they're needing rental assistance, They'll come in, they'll bring us a copy of their lease. And then, of course, we work with their landlord, and we work with whomever we can, other organizations, other churches, to try to help fill that need. Because most of the time people come and they're 2 and 3 months behind. And so we try to help them out with that rental.
You know, Whitney, you asked about the COVID-19 and how that's affected. Not only has it affected the need, but it's also affected how we're providing our services.
Correct.
Like Lieutenant Flower said, with our food boxes there in Conway, we're bringing those out to people. With our red kettles, we're giving PPE packs to our workers and our volunteers to keep them safe with their masks, with disposable aprons and alcohol wipes, gloves, all that they need there. We also, on our signs for our red kettles, you can we have NFC tags, so as long as your phone's unlocked, you can go and bump that and use Google Pay, Apple Pay. It'll take you automatically there. We have a QR code that you can take a picture of with your camera, and that way you can give without having to come into contact with any physical kettle stand. And then in our angel tree as well, you can go online and adopt an angel online. And we've set up with Amazon wish list and Walmart registry for good. You can adopt an angel, shop for that angel online, never leave your house, so that those folks who are unable to go out because of COVID can still participate in some traditional holiday ways of giving back to the community.
That's great. The Amazon list, Walmart list, wonderful, because you can just order it and it's delivered right there to them. If you can't find what they want, send them a gift card. It's wonderful. That's great. Well, we will definitely post the links for get people to go to the website so they can learn how to give, or if they need to get in contact with you guys to find out about some assistance. That's wonderful. Thank you so much for being with us today, and we will work hard to get more involved with the community to give back.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Whitney.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jeff Brooks at Brooks Fine Jewelry. My wife Kathy and I would like to invite everybody down to meet the newest member of our team, Eddie Havens. Eddie is a member of the National Association of Jewelry Appraisers and another gemologist from GIA.
I'm excited to be here in Conway, and I want to thank you for voting Brooks Fine Jewelry the best jewelry store in Faulkner County.
We have also moved Sterling Bar Brooks inside Brooks Fine Jewelry under one newly remodeled roof.
Brooks Fine Jewelry, your jewelry makers in downtown Conway.
UCA's Outreach and Community Engagement Division has many events coming up this month. Here's Penny Hatfield to tell us more.
Thanks, Whitney. Hi, everyone. I'm Penny Hatfield from UCA Outreach and Community Engagement. As 2020 is winding down, we still have a few things in store. On Tuesday, December 15th, the Arkansas Coding Academy will be hosting Demo Day from 2 to 4 p.m. This is a great opportunity to see all of the cool applications this class of students has created. And if you're interested in coding, the next part-time class starts January the 11th. Turning the calendar to 2021, Outreach will hit the ground running. We have ACT prep courses beginning January 11th and running through February 4th. A budgeting workshop will also be offered in January. We're just figuring out the details on that, so please check back with us. If you have a rising junior or senior in high school, the Conway Area Youth Leadership Institute is taking applications for participation from February the 1st through March the 1st. It's a great opportunity for students. They'll learn about healthcare, education, human services, government, and much more. A community service project is also part of the curriculum. The UCA Service Learning Program will be hosting a week of action from January the 18th through the 22nd in observation of MLK Day of Service. It will include a week of awareness, advocacy, dialogue, and engagement opportunities. One of those opportunities will be the Conway Conversations event on Tuesday, January 18th in observation of National Day of Healing. That will be in partnership with the Center for Community and Economic Development and the Arkansas Peace and Justice Memorial Movement. Our AmeriCorps and AmeriCorps Vista members will also observe MLK Day of Service as a day on, not a day off, by supporting CAPCA and their partners. They'll be packing kits in preparation for Project Homeless Connect, and that's scheduled for January the 28th. The Women's Leadership will kick off 2021 by hosting Leadership and Breaking Barriers via Facebook Live. This will be January 20th from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's a free event. There may be a chill in the air, but we're keeping busy at UC Outreach and Community Engagement. All of our events are virtual. Speaking of virtual, Conference Services has updated technology for virtual events. They also have a variety of venues and full service event planning. Outreach and Community Engagement offers classes, community service, and much more. You can find out everything about us at uca.edu/outreach. Thanks, Whitney.
Thanks, Penny. Stay with us. Here and There, we'll be back in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Jeff Brooks at Brooks Fine Jewelry. My wife Kathy and I would like to invite everybody down to meet the newest member of our team, Eddie Havens. Eddie is a member of the National Association of Jewelry Appraisers and another gemologist from GIA.
I'm excited to be here in Conway, and I want to thank you for voting Brooks Fine Jewelry the best jewelry store in Faulkner County.
We have also moved Sterling Bar Brooks inside Brooks Fine Jewelry under one newly remodeled roof.
Brooks Fine Jewelry, your jewelry makers in downtown Conway.
The Conway Chamber of Commerce is having a contest for the best Christmas lights in Conway. We spoke with Margaret Satterfield to learn more.
So we're working with Conway Corp to do Light Up Conway, and it's a decorating contest for houses in Conway to light up with their Christmas decorations and celebrate the Christmas spirit. A great way to just have everybody be able to get out and decorate and have some fun with it. And so we'll end up doing a map of all the houses that register for the contest, and then the winner of the contest gets $500. So you can go to conwaychamber.org/illuminate. And from there, there'll be a link to a Google map that shows all of the different addresses that are participating. And then also we'll have a way for the public to vote on our finalists as well. So they can go look at the houses, and then they can also vote on what house they like the best. Voting will start on the 14th. So voting should start next week on all of the finalists, and it'll go through the 21st of December or as well. Well, we thank Conway Corp for being our power source in Conway and helping us spread some Christmas cheer through lighting up the town. We'd love to see all the houses, even if they're not registered in the contest, to light up and really spread some holiday cheer this year.
So many Christmas gifts nowadays require a reliable internet connection to function. Jeff Matthews sat down with Brandon McNew, a Conway Corp broadband service technician, to find out how to make sure your family has the best, most reliable internet service in your home.
This Christmas, families all over Conway will open brand new presents, and a lot of those presents will be looking for a spot on the family's network. And so we want to talk to Brandon McNew. Brandon's with us. He's in our network operations team at Conway Corp. And we want to help parents maybe ask the questions they need to ask themselves so that they make sure that Christmas morning we're exceeding expectations for our kids. And so Brandon, let's start there. There's a lot of new gaming systems out there. Maybe it's a new refrigerator that you're getting. There's a lot of things that connect to the internet. What questions should families be asking themselves as they get ready to add these items to their homes?
Yeah, that's a great point. We run into this every year. Technology shifts so quickly. There's really three things that you probably need to focus on. The first one is, how is that device going to connect to your network? Your router, wireless or wired. You got to make sure your router's up to date. The other thing we're focused on is your modem up to date. And then last, do you have enough throughput or bandwidth in order to serve all the devices in your home?
And so let's just start with something real simple. You're adding one of these new gaming systems. Mm-hmm. What would be the first thing that someone should look at, looking at their speed that they might have in their home?
So you want to look at the throughput demands of that equipment. Streaming devices, a 1080p feed is going to be around 8 megs. So, if you have several people in your home all streaming at the same time, that starts to add up quick. 4K content gets up around the 18 meg mark. So you really got to focus on what those constraints are going to be and what you're actually putting on that network.
Brandon, one of the products that we offer is Gig Internet. Who is Gig Internet a good product for?
Gig internet's going to be more for your power users. People that have lots of streams, if you have several people in the household that all have individual streams, especially like we talked about earlier, 4K content really gets heavy. Also your gamers. The actual gameplay doesn't take a lot, but some of these games updates now are 30, 40, 50 gig updates, and this can take hours if you don't have that. So if you're wanting to get to your game quicker, this allows you to get that download speed.
If you're going to add some things to your home, you want to make sure that when they want to use them, they're going to work, and you're not dealing with additional parenting issues on Christmas morning and the mornings beyond. And so here's what I want you to do. You can go to our website, which is conwaycorp.com. Lots of answers there about the different internet opportunities that we have, different tiers, the different programs that are available. But the other thing to do is to call 450-6000. Our call center can help you. We're a local customer service, obviously right in the middle of downtown, and we would love to be able to help you make sure that you have exactly what you need for Christmas morning. So now is a good time to call. Brandon, thank you. Appreciate your time.
Hi, I'm Jeff Brooks at Brooks Fine Jewelry. My wife Kathy and I would like to invite everybody down to meet the newest member of our team, Eddie Havens. Eddie is a member of the National Association of Jewelry Appraisers and another gemologist from GIA.
I'm excited to be here in Conway, and I want to thank you for voting Brooks Fine Jewelry the best jewelry store in Faulkner County.
We have also moved Sterling Bar Brooks inside Brooks Fine Jewelry under one newly remodeled roof.
Brooks Fine Jewelry, your jewelry makers in downtown Conway.
If you have any events that you would like to share with us, or if you would like to learn more about anything we discussed on today's program, visit the website on your screen. I'm Whitney Long, and from all of us at Conway Corp, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.